Tonight, the moon is neither full nor crescent. It hangs in the sky pale, distant and silent like a yellow eye watching everything below. Its sickly light spills over an ancient graveyard where weeds have grown tall enough to swallow the cracked headstones. The carved names are fading, half real, half ghost. The wind drifts through the tombs, carrying the cold scent of damp earth and decay. It moans as it passes the stones, like 1,000 lost souls sighing from deep beneath the soil. The grass rustles under my boots, blending with the pounding rhythm of my heart, a heartbeat that echoes far too loudly in a place meant for the dead pre-Metawa LAK. Each step feels like I'm treading on the memories of those buried here. In my hand, the bronze lantern sways, its small flame flickering against the breeze. The dim light dances across the gravestones, making them seem alive, as if eyes were watching me from every crack. The air smells of damp earth, rotting grass, and the faint perfume of incense left by mourners long gone. Together, they form a scent that is both sacred and nauseating, something that makes it hard to breathe, as if the night itself is thick enough to drown in. I stop in front of a fresh grave. The soil is still soft, loose, and dark. A few wilted flowers cling to the mound, their petals shriveled and brown, sticking to the mud like trapped insects. This grave belongs to someone young, someone wronged in death. Perfect. I kneel, placing the lantern beside me. The flame inside shivers nervously. From the black cloth bag slung over my shoulder, I take out the ritual items one by one. A tarnished bronze censer, several sticks of pitch incense, a string of old copper coins, and a small bronze bell with a dark red wooden handle. My mentor once told me that every item used in this ritual binds a door between the living and the dead. And tonight, I am about to open it. The air thickens around me. The night seems to hold its breath. The steady chorus of crickets ceases. Even the wind pauses before letting out a low wail, like the sob of something invisible. I light the incense. The smoke that rises isn't gray, it's black. It curls and twists in the air like small serpents, wrapping themselves around the flame of my lantern before slowly spreading outward. The scent it releases is heavy and sweet, laced with the metallic tamps of blood. In my right hand, I lift the bronze bell and shake it gently. King. The sound is muffled. Heavy, it doesn't ring into the distance, but falls flat, as though the air itself resists it. In my left hand, I unfold a yellow paper talisman, its old surface covered with red ink symbols that look like veins. The characters twist and writhe under the moonlight, alive. I begin to chant the invocation, my voice barely a whisper. With every word, the ground seems to pulse, and a coldness creeps up my spine like a hand of ice dragging its nails against my skin. Then I burn a handful of spirit money. The fire bursts into a sickly green hue, devouring the paper in seconds. The ashes scatter into the night wind. I sprinkle them over the grave, one handful at a time, circling counterclockwise. Each step I take produces a damp, sucking sound. Though the soil beneath me breathes, something soft and restless stirs below. On the third circle, I stop at the foot of the grave. From the bag, I draw out a bronze nail, as long as my hand, engraved at the top with a tiny demon face. I inhale deeply, raise the small wooden hammer, and strike down thud. The sound is thick and deep, like a pulse. The ground shivers. The grave exhales a gust of cold air that carries the stench of death. I step back 3 paces and ring the bell again, harder this time. King, 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 king. 3 sharp chimes split the night. Instantly, the air grows colder. Frost forms on the nearby grass. The wind begins to howl, not like the wind anymore, but like a choir of voices screaming all at once, a lament for something that should have remained buried. Then the soil moves. A hand breaks through the surface, not bone, not flesh, but clay. The fingers are thick, cracked, caked with dirt and gravel. Another hand follows, clawing for air, and then a head rises. It's crude, misshapen no nose, hollow sockets for eyes, a gaping mouth with no tongue, only darkness. The stench of rot seeps from it, then the shoulders, the chest, the rest of the figure emerge. The body is huge, heavy, made of dark brown clay streaked with black water. It stands there, motionless. I swallow hard, trembling, then pull from my pocket a red talisman inked with black seal characters. My hand shakes as I press it onto the creature's forehead. The instant my skin touches it, the whole body convulses. The wind roars, and from the hollow eye sockets to flames ignite green, eerie, flickering like candles in a crypt. The corpse, the Jiangshi, awakened. I ring the bell once more. Kang it moves. One heavy step forward, crushing the soil beneath its feet. I ring again. Keng. Kang. It follows, step by step, obeying the sound. The air grows colder, and the smell of damp clay and old blood surrounds us like a shroud. I turn and begin to walk away from the grave. It follows. Its cold breath brushes the back of my neck. The weight of its presence presses against me, invisible yet suffocating. The further we go, the stranger the night becomes. The wind carries faint sounds, laughter, crying, whispers. I don't dare look back. Each shadow on the ground seems longer than before, as if something else walks beside me. We pass rows of crumbling tombstones, their surfaces carved with forgotten prayers. Twisted trees line the path, their roots like pale limbs clawing out of the soil. The moonlight filters through the branches, breaking into jagged streaks that crawl over the creature's body. Sometimes it tilts its head toward me, the green lights in its eye sockets flickering, as though asking, "Why did you wake me?" I have no answer. I only know the ritual must be completed 3 crossroads, and then the destination where this body will be delivered. Each step stretches the invisible thread between my spirit and its hollow one. I can almost feel it then, fragile, trembling in the wind like spider silk. A black cat darts across the path, its cry sharp as glass. At that sound, the creature freezes. Its whole body trembles. The flames in its eyes flicker wildly, then vanish. Silence. An unbearable silence falls over the cemetery. The wind stops. The world stops. Even my breath feels too loud. I can hear my heart, again slow, heavy, counting down to something inevitable. Then, the creature lifts its head. The sound of its neck cracking fills the air. The empty sockets face me now, blacker than the night itself. The connection is gone. Primera que ne feel Italiano. The thread has snapped, and I am alone. A gust of wind erupts suddenly, blowing out the lantern. Darkness swallows everything. I hear footsteps, heavy, deliberate. They approach, one step, another, then stop right behind me. Cold breath slides across the back of my neck. The smell of mud, rot, and dried blood fills my lungs. I lift the bell with a trembling hand and ring it one last time. Keng. The sound twists, strangled midair, crushed by a force I cannot see. And then I hear it. A laugh, low, raspy, right beside my ear. Every muscle in my body freezes. A hand cold, damp, and impossibly strong rests on my shoulder. I don't turn around. I can't. Above us, the moon disappears behind a bank of clouds. The graveyard sinks into total darkness. And in that final moment, I understand. The ritual of guiding the dead never truly ends. Once you wake death, it never goes back to sleep. A single breath touches my neck. Then a final chime echoes through the dark, not from my hand, but from something standing behind me.